before any of us even got close to a racetrack, there was plenty to do and see to keep the fire burning, to keep us motivated, keep us wanting more. We're fortunate enough to live within a 2-hour drive of the racetrack in almost any direction that you go. There's ICAR at Mirabel Airport, the famous Autodrome in St. Eustache, which is only going to be there for one more season. It's closing at the end of 2019. So we really need to make the best of it. We always have Naperville Dragway, which is nice and close, very convenient. Although it's not the greatest venue, the drift track is very small, and the music and the vibe is just not there compared to the other tracks. We are south shore of Montreal, Quebec, and the car scene out here is always thriving. The nice thing about our situation is all these racetracks open up usually in April. That's when the weather starts to get nice, the snow is melted away, and the tracks can begin preparation. During that time, we begin our preparation too. But to see what's out there, there's lots going on. There's always a meet at night, a little get-together somewhere. Good friend of mine who has a shop, 207 Auto Care, throws a bash usually once a month. Here there's a lot of muscle cars, a lot of race cars. Not so much on the JDM or import stuff, but some of us show up there. It's all about having a good time with some super cool people. This is like the local drag race speed shop. This is where all the fast guys hang out. Another very special part of this little show is he has a burnout competition. That's where stuff gets crazy. Who doesn't like to see a burnout?
These guys are brave. These guys are brave. Put their beautiful vehicles up here on the burnout.
other end of the spectrum, when you go with the JDM import tuner guys, a lot of stuff goes down in the city. Like this big show, Exclusive Mondays. It's every Monday night at a restaurant in Laval. It's like a scene from a Fast and Furious movie. It's pretty much the biggest meet in town. It happens weekly, and everybody shows up with some very, very cool cars. Everything from mild to very wild, like this wide body R35. And a super rare R34 Skyline found in the wild. Shows like this make everybody want to go bigger, do bigger things. Stuff like this is what keeps most of this car scene alive. It's what we live for. Starting in the early month of May, big car shows start happening all around us. One of my personal favorites is the Paul Walker Memorial Ride. This is a great way to kick off the season. Everybody's there for the same reason. To enjoy the cars, enjoy the scene, express our love, and get together and just share this ultimate feeling. It's the Paul Walker Memorial Ride, so you know that everybody is there. With the kindest of hearts, the biggest of dreams. It's all about the love. Everybody gets along. Everybody has a good time. Everybody is there to remember and celebrate the life of Paul Walker, one of the greatest car guys ever to live. Without him, Fast and Furious wouldn't be the same. And without Fast and Furious, this entire car scene wouldn't be the same either. At Naperville Dragway, there's Car Fever, which is also fairly early in the season. Car Fever is an organization that runs multiple shows, and this is one of the best. They go to the drag strip, they set up, they have music, the vibe and the atmosphere is there that's not usually there. These guys really bring the show. So many people come from so far just to show off their cars, their hard work, their passion. Some of these cars are really something special, really something worth seeing. One of the first car shows I ever attended in this tuner scene was a Car Fever event, and it made a lasting impression on me ever since. It's always going to be one of those shows that I'm happy to go to and brings back great memories. It's been going on for 19 years now. That should give you an idea of what kind of quality show this is and how much people like it. Another show with its own style and its own flair is Mod Life. That also happens at Naperville Dragway, and it's also very impressive. It's a little wilder than Car Fever, a little more edgy, a little more variety. They do stuff there like two-step competitions, and also burnout competition. Time going on the other end of the track, there's always drifting. There's always people hanging out there having a good time. day, everybody gets to have fun. It's like one big party under the sun. On the higher end of these JDM tuner shows, we go back to St. Eustache for the infamous JDM Fest, claimed to be one of the biggest car meets in all of Canada. Being at the show, you can't deny it. This is where all the biggest and baddest players in the car industry and our local scene come out to show what they got. All of the nicest rides from the Montreal area are here on this very day. Since the coming 2019 season will be the last JDM Fest held at Autodrome St. Eustache, it's going to be a 2-day event. This will be something to see. More cars than ever. Bigger show than you could possibly imagine. Then we finish off with my 2 favorite events. The biggest events for the crazy guys in the car scene that like to push the limits. The drifters, the drivers, the time attackers. Split the track in 2. Half the track is used for drifting, while the other half they use for time attack. This is a 2-day event and the party just never stops. Making it to this event before the track closes is definitely on my to-do list. Second event on that to-do list is definitely the Maple Leaf Bash. Biggest drift event in Eastern Canada. Everybody just comes to throw it down. Amateurs, professionals, anybody that can drift. They get on the track and let it all hang out. But it really gives you a chance to show off your personal style, what you do best, and what you're passionate about. Rain or shine, nothing stops the madness. So that's what we're up against. That's where we're going to go. All these shows, all these venues, the racetrack, that's the battlefield. That's where we go to do what we do.
The storms are coming.
The stage is set. All that's left to do now is organize, prepare, go out there and execute. Have fun, get better, and most of all, just enjoy the ride. It's almost showtime.